परिवर्तन आत्म परिवर्तन करेगा, आत्म परिवर्तन करेगा, विश्व परिवर्तन आत्मचिंतन से ही होगा। तन से न्यारी दिव्य प्यारी मैं सचेतन आत्मा, तन से न्यारी दिव्य प्यारी मैं सचेतन आत्मा, सर्व शक्तिवान शिव मेरे पिता परमात्मा, सर्व शक्तिवान शिव मेरे पिता परमात्मा, उनके निर्देशन में मेरा, उनके निर्देशन में मेरा तन पे अनुशासन आत्मचिंतन से ही होगा, आत्म परिवर्तन आत्म परिवर्तन करेगा, आत्म परिवर्तन करेगा, विश्व परिवर्तन आत्मचिंतन से ही होगा।
Can you hear me? You can hear me, right? You can just try to get Can you hear me? Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
धरती बहन, we are barely able to hear you.
Yeah, your voice is
You can or you can't.
This is better.
Okay. So today's movie is very beautiful, and Baba's, the last thing that Baba, when we looked at the Murli, was about the practice that we wanted to do. And what was that one practice that Baba mentioned that we need to do? And it's a very powerful practice. What what's that practice? Can you hear me?
Yes, Tartiben, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So what was that practice that Baba mentioned that we need to?
He's talking about check and change in this Murli.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Tartiben.
Yes. I'm unable to hear anything. I'm not sure if there is any reply, but I'm unable to hear anything.
In between, we're losing your voice.
Yeah, I think I'm not able to hear anything.
We're not speaking anything. In fact, we are not able to hear you, sister.
I think you should re-log in. Try and re-log in.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try once. Yeah. Okay.
Om Shanti, Tartiben.
Om Shanti. Can you hear me now?
Better than before. I suggest you can start reading for a few
Okay, I will. Yes, I will try reading, and if it's really some issue, then I think carry on. I'll just be here, right?
Yeah.
So let me just start the Murli, right?
Yes.
Baba said, you now have heard Baptada's news. Today, Baba checked very well. It doesn't take Baptada long to check. Acha, are you able to stabilize your mind right now? Are you able to do that? Or will you have the thought, it is now time, I have become tired, I'm hungry? No, no. Baptada knows that children have a lot of love for the father. Baptada is giving you a certificate for your love. All of you have come. In which plane did you come? In which plane did you come here? Do you know? Though you may have come here by train or plane, all of you have come here in a unique Viman. Do you know that there is the Viman of love? You have come here in the Viman of love, have you not? Whether it was a train or anything else, you have come here because you have love for the Father. Now, when something arises, when there are the games of Maya, at that time, become lost in Father's love. do not remain visible to Maya. In the beginning, Bapdada showed many scenes through the trance messengers. When there is to be some upheaval in the final moment, in how a lot of became, but they would only see light.
Voice is cracking again.
Then I guess there's a fluctuation again in internet. We can't hear you. Would anybody like to continue from here? Tatiban, would you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
Tatiban, you are on mute. You may have to unmute yourself. Can anyone take it up from here? Sister is facing a lot of challenge on the internet. She just messaged.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yeah, Harpreet, Ben, you can go ahead.
Okay. So I will begin. Thank you, Baba, for giving me this opportunity. So I begin from you now have heard Bab Dada's views, the screen which is displayed. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Om Shanti, angelic family. Let's begin with Baba's grace. Continue with the Murli. You now have heard Bab Dada's news. Today, Baba checked very well. It doesn't take Bab Dada long to check. Acha, are you able to stabilize your mind right now? Are you able to do that? Or will you have the thought, it's now time, I've become tired, I'm hungry? No. Bap Dada knows that children have a lot of love for the Father. Bap Dada is giving you a certificate for your love. All of you who have come, in which plane did you come here? Do you know? Though you may have come here by train or plane, all of you have come here in a unique Viman. Wow, what a nice way that Baba is explaining. So you can visualize yourself coming in a nice Viman. Do you know that this is the Viman of love? You have come here in the Viman of love. Have you not? Whether it was a train or something else, you have come here because you have love for the Father. Now, when something arises, when there are the games of Maya, then at that time, become lost in the Father's love. Do not remain visible to Maya. In the beginning, Bap Dada showed many scenes through the trance messengers. When there is to be some upheaval in the final moments, everyone's attitude will become extroverted. Bad attitudes and also attitudes to give support. Bap Dada showed you in the beginning how a lot of people with impure vision would follow you, but they would only see light. They were not able to see the people. They could only see light. They would only see the angelic form. Similarly, while you have the practice of concentration, you will be sitting in front of them, but they will not be able to see you. They will see light and only light everywhere. This has to happen. However, practice this from now. Become an angel. Acha. Now practice concentrating your mind for 3 minutes. Perform this drill. So maybe you just want to pause, may not be for 3 minutes, but at least see yourself as only light. The drill that Baba is making us practice. So it is the turn of Bhopal zone to serve. Acha, a good number has arrived here from Bhopal. What newness have those from Bhopal thought about? Everyone is doing whatever has already been done anyway. But what newness will you bring about? In the earlier turn too, Bap Dada had said, you have already served the VIPs. All zones and all wings have done that. However, Bap Dada now wants to bring the VIPs who are in relationship with you closer. Those who can become mics and transform others through their sound. Whether they have come here once in 6 months or 12 months, or whether they have come 4 to 5 times, have given lectures, been in relationship and connection with you, now make such mics whose sound can benefit many others into air quality souls. They should be so well known. However, people of today are extroverted, and so they also want to see the external show. So now create such a plan that continues for a long time and make such air quality souls emerge. It has been so many years since the wings started. It has been a long time, has it not? So now bring those who are air qualities very close. At present, they are in the line of VIPs and cooperative. They also do service, but they are not air quality. So they should become so cooperative that whatever task needs to be accomplished at whatever time, they would say, Hanji, for any task with the qualifications they have. You have made good connections with Bap Dada. He's pleased with this aspect. However, they too should now become ever-ready servers. Bring together souls of such quality from all wings. Do not think we have to take them to Bap Dada, but bring them together as a gathering to any one place. You can do it anywhere where it is easy for all of them to come, and continue to arrange one or another special program for them. When they have a program, you go to them and meet them and give your cooperation. But they should now become a little homely so that they are able to be cooperative at a time of need. Those from Bhopal have done service from the beginning. They have made connections with the VIPs, but now demonstrate this by doing service using this method. They are becoming Brahmins. The number of Brahmins is increasing in all the classes. That is good. All the classes are good, but now serviceable people should emerge so that when their sound of their introduction is heard, service takes place. They should remain ready, on time. You can do it. Now show this by doing it. You give Baba a list of so many VIPs, but it will happen if you get a gathering together. That gathering should be visible. Seeing one another, they have that enthusiasm and think, this one is coming here, this one is coming here. And they thereby become enthusiastic. So now all the zones and wings that come here first gather together some people from the main places. Let it not be that they just get together in Madhuban. Bring them together at any place and make them move forward in their love and cooperation. What will the teachers do? Teachers, you will demonstrate it by doing this, will you not? What can you not do? Each one of you, whether you're young or old, if you have the determined thought, then even the young ones can perform wonders. You just have to have the determined thought. I have to do this. You mustn't move forward with arrogance, but with self-respect. Whenever Bap Dada sees any children from any zone, he sees them with the vision that each child is one who's going to become something. Some children by themselves in any incognito way are performing very good wonders of service. Although Bap Dada does not receive the news, he knows. So show wonders. You did very good service in the beginning. You began that. Bap Dada remembers that. Now perform some wonders. You will do that, will you not? It is good. The numbers are increasing, but now also increase the quality. Acha. So what Baba is saying, that we should be ever ready and make more mics, have more gatherings, have more people, more enthusiasm. Every zone receives a very good golden chance for service. The Father is pleased, and all of you also have a chance with happiness. It is good. Bap Dada is pleased. He's pleased seeing the expansion. Education and administrators' wings. It is good that the government also understands that education is necessary for life. And nowadays, the majority has begun to understand that spirituality is necessary in education. The environment has now changed. Previously, people used to say that spirituality is to do with seniors and elders. Now they understand that if there isn't spirituality in education, transformation cannot take place. Therefore, the impression that the world has is now changing. As much as possible, those from each of the cities should now try to take part in the small or big schools, colleges, or educational places. Many children can transform their parents. Wow, so nicely Baba is saying that even the child is actually man's best teacher, so he can even transform the parents. So service should take place in all the schools. Through the schools, both teachers and parents will come in connection with you. Today, children are a problem. So if the parents or teachers see a little difference in the children, they would feel that this is something good. This is happening in some places, but it should happen in all places. If someone wants the cooperation of someone giving a lecture or of arranging a program, then they can take help from one another. You should check the departments as someone giving a lecture, arranging a program, then they can take help from each other. You should check the departments as to where it can happen, where someone can help you to arrange it. Spread this a little more. In some places, it is being spread, but let it spread to the villages too. Some are spreading this in villages. The education department can do a lot. In a worldly way too, If children are educated, it is beneficial for the world, and you would accumulate charity. It is good. You're doing it too. Bap Dada hears about it all, but the sound should spread everywhere. The sound, the spiritual knowledge of the Brahma Kumaris is essential, should spread everywhere. Prepare a group that will spread the sound. All the wings that have been created are all essential in their own way. You can spread the sound wherever you go, whether in education, medicine, ministry, or anywhere or any wing. They should hear that spirituality is essential in that wing too. It is essential. This sound should spread. It has begun a little to be heard that what the Brahma Kumaris can do, no one else can do. This has spread just a little. For management too, they understand that the management the Brahma Kumaris do cannot be done by anyone else. Spread the sound in every place, in every wing. Wherever they go, they should hear that the work of the Brahma Kumaris is good. Only then will they become good. It is good, but otherwise, whatever you're doing is good. And continue to do more. Continue to spread it. Acha. For the double foreigners, Baba says, all double foreigners, stand up. Youth too, stand up. On behalf of everyone, Baba is congratulating the double effort-making children. All of you have become the decoration of Madhuban. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to the decoration of Madhuban. Now all of you have had a good thought that someone or another is present in every turn. Bap Dada is pleased. Previously, when you used to hold big programs in any country, VIPs from abroad would come onto the stage. Now the speakers are not VIPs. They are Brahmins. That too is a matter of happiness. The decoration of our home comes. However, Bap Dada has heard that you have made a program for those from abroad to come to this land and do service. You have made such a program, have you not? This one is standing in front. Nizar Bhai, have you made a plan? What have you done is good, because Bap Dada's elevated versions of the beginning were that those from abroad will awaken. The Kumbhakarnas, sleeping giants of India. If you recall, Kumbhakarna is the brother of Ravan in Sri Lanka, who would sleep for 6 months. So now try to have speakers and VIPs from abroad for the big programs you hold. There should be VIPs. You have made a good plan. Brahmins come anyway, but VIPs should come and share their experience on what they have received. That will happen too. Now there are many in connection with you. You are double effort makers, are you not? Those who feel that they are double effort makers, raise your hands. Double effort makers. Double? Are you double effort makers? The majority of you are raising your hands. Some of you are not. Do not become slack in this. You have now received the title of double effort makers, have you not? Then you will receive the title angelic effort makers. Because when you come here, you fly here. In the same way, in your stage, you're angels. That is, those who are in the flying stage. Not the ascending stage or the stage of walking along, but the flying stage. You pay attention and service is also increasing. Now prepare such a group that is always steady and constant, stable. They should not be those who do everything sometimes. Let them be that constantly. Prepare such a group. Let the word sada, the word sada, all the time, be so firm that you're ignorant of what sometimes means in your effort. While you're moving along, the word sada should also be in a practical form in every subject. Such a group can be prepared abroad and also in this land. you can race. A small group or a big group can be created, but such a group can be created anywhere. Will you prepare it? Double effort making children have the habit of demonstrating something by doing practically whatever they think of. So demonstrate this by doing it. Do you have this courage? Do you have courage? Teachers, speak. Janak, speak. Do you have it? You are still thinking. You may think about it. Try it out. And then, on behalf of everyone, Bap Dada will give that group a gift. Anyone can prepare it, whether this land or those from abroad. That may always be the sound of no problem, acha. All the children have from everywhere, who send love and remembrance in different ways. Bap Dada definitely receives that. Merging those children in his heart, Bap Dada makes them emerge close to him. Nowadays, some children are engaged in settling the karmic accounts of their past births. Their love and remembrance is also reaching Bap Dada. For example, Uncle Steve Narayan, he was the first VIP instrument. The Sakash from Bap Dada and the whole family that knows him is definitely reaching him. Everyone is giving remembrance from their heart. Similarly, many children are saying Baba, Baba, and settling their accounts and moving along, receiving Sakash. All those in this land or abroad who are engaged in settling the karmic accounts of their body, all those special children are receiving Bap Dada's love and blessings all the time and will continue to receive it. Together with that, letters from everywhere and facilities even faster than letters have emerged. So all those who have sent their remembrance, Bap Dada is giving each one love and remembrance personally by name and according to their speciality. Together with that, the sounds of the hearts of the Gopikas in bondage are also reaching Baba, and Bap Dada is remembering such lovely children. It is a wonder that they are living in bondage, and yet they are free from bondage in their hearts. Even while being in great bondage, they are earning their income in an incognito way. Their partner is sleeping, and they are earning an income. These divine activities of those in bondage are unique. I just would like to pause here with a thought that Baba brought to my mind. This sentence, their partner is sleeping and they are earning an income. So at times you may be living in an environment that your life partner or your family or your friends, they may be sleeping, but you continue doing what you're doing as you continue to earn that income and increase your account with Baba. These divine activities of those in bondage are unique. Bap Dada is giving love and remembrance to the true Gopikas everywhere who are in bondage. They have a special time and Bap Dada gives them rays at that time. So experience the rays reaching you. Experience Bap Dada's light reaching you as you continue to focus on the Murli. To all the lucky and lovely children from everywhere who have determined thoughts and who do something practically as soon as they think of it, they don't say, I will do it, I will see about it, but they do it as soon as they think of it. To those who are constantly destroyers of attachment, they are free from attachment, not just in their relationships, but there is also no attachment to the consciousness of the body or arrogance of the body. To such children who are destroyers of attachment and are ever ready. To those who constantly put their hand in the Father's hand of Srimad, those who fly with the Father and who will come into their kingdom with Father Brahma. To such fast effort-making children who have the flying stage, please accept lots and lots of blessings and love and remembrance from Bap Dada, and namaste to the children who are the masters. Speaking to the Dadis, Dadi Janki and Mohini Ben, hugged Bap Dada. These two are instruments, but everyone is embraced in this hug. This is a very beautiful sentence, so please experience the hug of Baba right now. Experience the hug. What a beautiful, magical, divine feeling. To Shantamani Dadi, it is good. Although you're bedridden, you are remembered in everyone's heart because you are an original jewel, are you not? The original jewels are invaluable jewels. There are only a few. Everyone remembers the Dadis a lot. The Rural Development Wing is holding a campaign from 18th to 29th December 2008 called Campaign for Awakening the Eternal Yogic Agricultural Awareness, and it was launched yesterday by the river at Abu Road. Bap Dada heard the news that those serving the villages are showing a very good result. Instead of using different types of fertilizers on the fields, with the power of yoga, they are able to grow very good fruits and vegetables without using fertilizers, etc. This has been carried out practically and also tested out scientifically. The fruits, flowers, and grains that have been grown with the power of yoga do not create any diseases. The germs of the diseases are destroyed with the power of yoga. The practical proof has been shown in many places, and the instrumental VIPs have also accepted that if they try with the power of yoga, they can make it grow a lot more. That is very good practical proof. Everyone is ready to accept something when they see the practical proof. This is very good service by the Brahmin family, which can show the proof. This has been carried out in many places. They have come here. Where are those who are serving the villages in this way? Those from the rural wing, stand up. They are preparing such land here in Abu also. What have you grown on that land? What have you already grown there? Papayas have been grown there, and chickpeas and peas are still growing. That is good. You can earn an income for yourself. You have yoga. No matter what the reason, you must have had the continuous yoga. So that is the benefit for you and also for the people. It is a good thing. Sometimes show the practical results of what has been grown to the class. Papayas and chickpeas. Show these to everyone. It is good. If the sound continues to spread in this way, then everyone will come without you having to call them. You won't need to print invitations. Congratulations. That is very good service. So is this the end of the Murli, sister? Okay, so for this special homework, which was given although in 2009, we can take it as our own homework. The return of the avyapt sustenance and sustenance received through the corporeal form. Become free from royal laziness and carelessness. Transform the attitude of trying to transform others and transform yourself instead. Imbibe soul consciousness feelings and good wishes. Instead of looking at the weakness of others, see their specialities. See double Father. Om Shanti. So let's all reflect on this Murli, very beautiful Murli. And I thank Baba for giving me this nice opportunity. And he reminds us initially of the Viman of love. You remember? The Viman of love. And then he teaches us through the various steps in the Murli on how to imbibe his teachings in a practical form by having gatherings, calling VIPs, experiencing his beautiful hug, experiencing the magic of Baba. So let's take a pause for a minute. And now, would anyone like to share their experience or any takeaway point?
Om Shanti Benji, good morning.
Good
Am I
morning.
audible?
Yes, sister, you are.
Okay, thank you very much. Impromptu take over, and with so much of zeal and enthusiasm, you have read the Murli. Really felt Baba's presence in vibrating, I should say.
Thank you, sister.
Liked the point where Baba said that we have come from various places, no doubt, but it is the Viman of love which really brought us to the Father, because all of us are lost in God's love. That's why all of us here in this group, no matter what obstacles come, we still silently, everybody waited patiently. And really, Baba said that patience and tolerance is one of the most important virtues. And we have displayed that. Thank you to every soul. And another point I also liked is Baba was telling about this. We, in time to come, everybody will see the light of the soul. They will not see the person. And I think it's already happening, because there was one sister who shared. Is it okay if I share that?
Go ahead, sister.
Okay. She was sharing, she had some obstacles because her Yugal was not cooperative. So whenever she comes to Baba's house, she comes very incognito, but her daughter always gives the moral support. So when the father is coming back from work or wherever, she will highlight and inform the mother early. And that time it was Shiv Jayanti and she was helping in the yagya. Then when she wanted to go back, it was too late. She put up the night there. And so before the husband can come back from work, so she was really going very early after Amritwala. She was going to the bus terminal and she was thinking, so early there won't be buses. Which taxi I'm going to take? Baba, please help me. I must get the right person. You are going to be with me. And she keep thinking, Baba, you are the one. Please get the right person to send me back home before he comes. So she was so anxious, but so focused in Baba. And there was one taxi driver, as she approached him, she asked him, I need to go to this place. He straight away, he opened the door for her, say, please, no problem, sit down. And he was one elderly man. Then as he was driving, he asked her, you are in Brahma Kumaris? She said, yes. Then he said, what do you all actually do? Then she said, we meditate and we have classes and so on. He said, can I tell you something? Then she said, oh, go ahead. Then he said, from far I saw you coming. I saw a sparkling light just coming. And I'm thinking at these odd hours, what light is that? And he said, I didn't feel any fear, but I keep looking at the light. When it came near only, I noticed you. So it is already happening, Benji. Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.
Such a wonderful sharing, sister. Very nice. And the light is in each one of us and around us. And I think sometimes when you meditate deeply also in the subtle form, you can see the light. You can actually start seeing the auras of the people around you. You can experience that, especially against a white background. Anyone else would like to share, please?
Adding on to what Renu Ben said, and as a Murli, what I could look at it is when you started reading, sister, the word which came in was in which Viman. And what struck me was even your profession is with Viman. So it's with that love of Viman that you took up reading the Murli. And in the beginning of this Murli, Baba has spoken about be ready, suddenly be ever ready. And that is a practical example that you got for all of us to see how things shows up. And very nicely Baba has put across today in the Murli with respect to how gatherings you can make it to bring service in practical form. So that's my takeaway from today's Murli. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Rakhi Ben, and anyone else would like to add on or share anything?
Om Shanti, good morning everyone. So I think in this Sunday's Murli also, there were two words, sometimes and something. It was in this Sunday's Murli only, na? He said that please leave these two words here. So in today's Murli also, he said, let the word Sada be so firm that you are ignorant of what sometimes means in your effort. So Sada. And then he's spoken about courage as well. And to the double foreigners, he always says double effort makers. And but this time he's saying that then you will receive the title angelic effort makers. You know, double effort makers, have you not? Then you will receive the title angelic effort makers next time, because when you come here, you fly here. In the same way, in your stage, you are angels. That is, those who are in the flying stage, not the ascending stage or the stage of walking along, but the flying stage. So 3 stages, you know.
Yeah, thank you, sister. Yeah, he very nicely said it is not just that you're walking along, you're actually in the flying stage. And I think in so many of the recent previous Murlis also, the drill that Baba is asking us to practice, that in just 1 second, you can be in that flying stage. You can be in that light. And I, to be honest, have been making this effort. And I think I am becoming better at it, because I think when Baba's grace is there and sincere effort is there, you can see that you become better and better.
Yeah, like I too never thought only, like in the beginning they used to say you are going far and you know beyond the stars and this and that, but I never used to think this way. I just find myself in front of the Baba. That's it. Once.
Yeah, true. Anybody else, Rakhi Ben or Inder Bhai or anyone? I don't know who else is there today. Anyone would like to share?
What I would want to reiterate is the homework points that Baba has given today, which are so practical. So all the 3 homework points, looking at the specialities of others and dropping on not looking at the weaknesses, and transforming the attitude of trying to change others rather than that focus on our own self. So Swaparivartan is one of the point that Baba is speaking about in homework. And he's also talking about avyakt sustenance. And while I was getting this first point of homework, each one of us here actually is having avyakt sustenance, because each one of us have come here in the avyakt sustenance form. None of us have an sakar sustenance from Baba. So what I'm getting here is it's not necessary that physically you need to be there around people. Our best wishes, our blessings, and only giving goodness to this world is where we can begin having sustenance through our own thoughts. That's another point to take away from today's homework. And let's practice on all those 3 points that Baba has given today for homework for next 21 days. Are we all okay to take this?
Yes, sure, sister. Ever ready. We have to say yes.
Om Shanti. Today Baba said that when people say you see you doing something practically, then they get inspired actually. So this is the time just of not just saying anything but doing it. So Baba said that you have to do it. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. So Rakhi-ben, if nobody else has anything else to say, then we can do one short meditation.
Yes, yes. I'll just say one point. In the beginning, when that brother read the Murli, the first session, so I was saying that I need to work on royal laziness and carelessness. So Baba has also given that homework. And I was thinking, instead of royal laziness and carelessness, we should replace it with bringing royal manners in our behavior. Om Shanti.
Very nicely put across, Seema Ben.
So Rakhi sister, should I just do one minute meditation?
Sure, sister.
Okay. So sit back and relax and remain focused on Baba and the divine connection of your soul in the center of your forehead, a sparkling light. And the light, so powerful, so radiant, yet so peaceful. I am a pure soul, and I am traveling in the Viman of love. Within a second, I'm there, in the flying stage. I am an angel of love, of peace, of divinity. I experience Baba's hug. I experience the joy and happiness of being there with him, next to him. I experience his beautiful blessing on me, his understanding, and his encouragement that I am doing things correctly. I am moving the right way up in my spiritual journey. And he's there to support me. I am in this beautiful Viman of love. Only light. I see only light everywhere. Within me and around me. I will stay sada in this stage throughout my day, experiencing light within me and around me. Ever ready to be in this angelic state, day in and day out. Baba so happy with my effort and determination, hugging me once again and blessing me to be in this ever-ready stage of light as an angel in the Viman of love. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister. And with this zeal and enthusiasm of today's homework, let's begin our day and back in our daily Lokik life. See you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.